The rental market, after many years, is starting to flatten, and maybe we're not getting the rent increases we got, and vacancies are going up. And that particularly shows up at the high end of the market, at the A and the A plus type properties that are charging, top of market rents. So the tendency is to offer free rent. And I want to talk about why free rent is a bad idea. And the reason free rent is a bad idea is because it becomes a crutch for your leasing staff. So I walk into your leasing office and they say, well, hello, Derek. Let me tell you about our special. I'm offering 1 month's free rent. Well, if 1 month's free rent is good, then pretty soon 2 months is going to be better. And then pretty soon 3 months is going to be better. So free rent is like a drug. Once you start it, you're going to need more and more of it. Okay. It's also particularly challenging in the lease up of a brand new property. Okay. Because if you offer free rent in your first year, then a potential buyer of the property is going to say, wait a minute, you offer 2 months free rent and you got 10 months rent. So they're going to say, I'm going to take that 10 months rent and divide it by 12, and they're going to use a lower rent in their valuation. That's sort of catastrophic to the value of your properties. Okay, so what do you do instead? Don't lead with free rent. Okay, so you want to go through the process, you want to talk to the people, and at the end of the conversation, you want to add value to the unit because it's a competitive market out there. So, for example, you could offer an upgrade to the apartment, ceiling fans, blinds. You could do an upgrade to the apartment for the value of 1 or 2 months free rent that will suit that particular resident. And here's the thing, when that resident moves, that upgrade is still in the apartment. So yes, you spent the money to upgrade the apartment, but it's still there and it becomes one of your premium apartments. Do you never give away free rent? No, I'm not saying that, but you do have to negotiate at the end, and you've got to do what you've got to do to get the prospect to sort of sign on the dotted line. But offering free rent upfront, leading with it, and things like that, I think is a bad idea. The best place to put your money is in training your frontline staff to become good salespeople, right? Typically, rental agents sell features, not benefits. Like, I love when a rental agent says to me, and that's the bathroom. And I go, yeah, I was wondering what that white thing on the floor was, right? You should be talking about the features and benefits of how the bathroom is designed. Anyways, training your staff, mystery shopping your frontline staff. And if you get a bad mystery shopping report back, and oftentimes the first one is, it's probably not your staff's fault. It's because they're not trained. So when we do our training, we spend time on concessions. And if you just offer concessions up front, it's probably a bad idea.